Boom, boom, boom. We are live. Hello, everyone. Pardon me while I finish fixing things up. Let's see. Get my monitors on. Well, look at that, and everything's backwards to me, so it's impossible to fix. That's okay. Let me connect this microphone. Let's see. Can you hear me? Can someone hear me? I probably should have checked all this stuff beforehand. Give me 1 second. I'm excited about Aruba Happy Hour trivia. Cat toys everywhere. Cat toys everywhere. Cat toys. Mice. Cat toys everywhere. There's another one here. I don't even know what they do. Like they find these things and they throw them all over the place. They hoard them. Like I come out of my room in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and there's an army of mice gathered outside my door. Drop my phone. Hi, Maria. Hello. Maria. Pull up some YouTube stuff. So I'm getting started a little bit later than I would have liked to, but that's fine. Better late than never. Isn't that what they say? That is what they say. Angela, hello. Are you a newcomer to this game? Are you a newcomer to the Aruba Trivia Happy Hour? Well, welcome. Dog toys. Oh, I meant to say dog toys. Do you have a Kanuku dog by chance? I need to shave. Definitely. Definitely need to shave. Let's see. So, I have the link, the YouTube link. That is the YouTube link for anyone watching on Facebook. If you'd like to jump on over to YouTube, it's a much better viewing experience, I promise you. Plus, you can put it on your television, which is cool. See my ugly mug on like a 60-inch screen. We're going to play Aruba Happy Hour Trivia. We do this every Monday at 7:30-ish. I say 7:30-ish because the start time is 7:30, but we usually don't get started till about 7:40. And the way this game works is it's a 12-question trivia quiz. We keep score. There are winners. There are no losers. There are just people who have been a little bit more educated on various aspects of Aruba at the end of this quiz, because this is a learning opportunity for all of us. I learn a ton when I'm researching these questions. So much fun. So much fun. And this week, I actually have a user submitted question, or at least a variation of a user submitted question. So someone sent me a question and an answer, and I took the question, changed it a little bit, and dug a little bit deeper than what they sent to me. So I will let you guys know whenever that one comes up. But it was a heck of a question. I'm a big fan of participation. So I definitely appreciate you for sending that question in. You'll know whenever the person I'm talking to, if they're playing tonight, will know whenever they hear the question, but they might not know the answer. Yep, back to Steelers lid. It's almost football season. Go Steelers. And I get to actually watch it this season because I have Sundays off, unlike last year where I didn't have Sundays off, and that sucked. Cat toys everywhere. We're going to have some fun tonight. Let me hop on Facebook real quick to see what's going on there. Boom, boom, boom. So, if anyone on Facebook would like to jump over to YouTube, I'm going to post the link. Okay, so let me get the quiz stud. That is an interesting name for a website. Let me get the quiz stud pen number for this particular quiz. All right, we're gonna play this quiz. I'm getting it right now. So what you want to do is go to, I'm adding it right now, play.quizstud.com. Pen is that. And there we go. As soon as it posts. So that is the URL that you're going to want to go to in order to play. So play.quizstud.com, and the pen is 5110. 5110. So the way this is going to work is there are 12 questions, 12 Aruba-centric questions, and they range in difficulty from pretty much anybody that's ever visited or heard of Aruba will get some, to if you've been like a diehard Aruba fan, you still might have problems with this one. So there are different degrees of difficulty for it. It is Aruba happy hour trivia. So hopefully you have a drink. I currently do not. Although I did have a couple of drinks before I hopped on. Let me post the quiz stud. Let me post the quiz stud thing on Facebook. Oh no, I'm running out of juice on this computer. What's happening here? That's embarrassing. So yeah, yeah, that's definitely embarrassing. We are back. We are back. We are live, and we are ready to rock and roll. Mhm. Are you guys able to see me on the screen? So we're good to go? Okay. So if you want to play the game, you're going to want to go to play.quizstud.com and type in the pin 5110. So play.quizstud.com and type in 5110, and that will get you back in. You're heading back in 2 weeks. That's awesome. I'm jealous. Are you nervous at all? Are you nervous about the flight protocol? So I just recently recorded two One Happy Podcast episodes that have not been released. I do need to find time to edit them, although editing should be minimal. But then I will get those out, and we're going to ramp the podcast back up to like how it used to be. We're going to try and get out an episode a week, and should be a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy talking about Aruba, especially when I can't be there. It just lights my whole face up, makes me happy. Thank you, Maria. I'm back and I'm ready to rock and roll. So, let's see. We are a little light on players this week, but that's okay. We're going to get started. Yeah, Valen is missing. I don't know what happened to him. Sometimes I know he babysits, so that could be one of the issues. But that's all right. I hope the pen is 5110. That's the pen number, 5110. 5. No, 5. Still working on it. 5, 1, 1, 0. It's so weird looking at myself on the screen because everything's like a second after I do it. But let's get going. All right. So let me share that screen. Share screen. All right. So let's start with Frank messaged earlier and said he couldn't make it. He wanted to, but he had a prior obligation. He's a heck of a player. No Tina either. I don't think. Nope, no Tina. That's okay. We're ready to rock and roll. You guys ready? If you're ready, let me get a let me see a yes in the chat. If you're ready. Let me see you put yes in the chat if you're ready, and we'll get started. Maggie's ready. Anybody else? Oh, and if you're on Facebook, sometimes I cannot see the comments because just the way Facebook interacts with this. So if you want to hop over to YouTube, that would be awesome. That would most definitely be awesome. It's a much more friendly environment as far as streaming goes. So I'm going to post that on Facebook for anyone that wants to jump on over. I posted it on my main chat. All right. Looks like the crew's ready to go. So we're going to get going. Question number 1. We asked 100 tourists, what is your favorite place? Where is your favorite place to watch the sunset? And the top 4 answers are a sunset cruise, Eagle Beach, Palm Beach, or Renaissance Island. But which one is number 1? Which of these 4 options was the number 1? Is this working properly for you guys? Let me know if it's working properly for you. So who else is it not working properly for? Jason and Maggie. So who is this not working properly for? Do me a favor, go out and come back in. But you will have to pick a different name if you go out. I'm trying to fix Maggie's right now. Play.quiz.com. So now you're okay, you can see it. Interesting. So is there anyone that still can't see it? Let me move on to question number 2. Is there anyone that can't see question number 2? Which of these restaurants is not located in the downtown area? Is there anyone that can't see that? All right, so I'm going to start the timer. Which of these restaurants is not located in the downtown area? Is it A, Casatua, B, Gasparito, C, Gastoso, or D, the Old Fisherman? Which of these restaurants is not located in the downtown area? I am curious to see what you guys think. This could possibly be a trick question. It could be. Most definitely is a trick question. The answer is B. The answer is B. Gasparito is not located in the downtown area. Now, I know some of you guys are thinking Casatua. Now, Gustoso is in the downtown area. The Old Fisherman. The Old Fisherman is also, it's over by, I can't think of the place that we went to. But anyway, it's in the downtown area. Casatua, there are 2. So there's the Palm Beach Casatua, and there's also the downtown Casatua. So that's why that one is incorrect. But let's move on to the next question. And the next question is, what does the Papiamento word brasa translate to in English? Brasa, what does it translate to? Is it A, ember, B, hug, C, slowly stewed, or D, steady? Which one of these words is what brasa translates to in English? Ember, hug, slowly stewed, or steady? I'm curious to find out myself. And the correct answer is hug. Brasa, like embrace. No one picked ember. I'm disappointed in that. So ember is like what brasa means in German or something like that. Slowly stewed, like braised. And steady, I can't really remember why I picked steady. So the way I come up with these things is there's the actual word, and then I just sit around and come up with I pull different things out of my butt that seem like they could probably trick people. It seems like I'm doing a halfway decent job right now. But the next one is, what does the red on the star on the Aruba flag represent? Now, this was a user submitted one, but I had to like twist it around and morph it a little bit so that way it wouldn't be quite as easy. So instead of the actual star, what the star is, what does the color red on the star represent? Is it the blood of the Arawak Indians that died at the hands of French pirates during a 17th century invasion? Or B, the love native Arubans have for their country and the ancient industry of Brazil wood? C, the predominant color of Bateco Croz's political party that eventually secured status apartheid for Aruba? Or D, the red dwarf star situated above the island which led Spaniard Amerigo Vespucci to the island? And 3 people got it right. The blood of the Arawak Indians that died at the hands of French pirates during the 17th century invasion. That was the battle at Frenchman's Pass. And they say Frenchman's Pass is haunted by those souls now. It's kind of a spooky place. I've never been there at night, but that would kind of be cool to go there at night and see if you see any paranormal activity. The predominant color of Bateco Cruz's political party that eventually secured status apartheid for Aruba. No, I completely made that one up. The next one is, I'm pissed no one picked D. I thought I did well, but I guess not. Got a little bit too clever on that one. The red dwarf star is situated above the island, which led Amerigo Vespucci to Aruba in 1499. They got a little too cute on that. The next question is, which of these creatures was brought to the island by the Spanish? Is it A, the cottontail rabbit, B, the donkey, C, the goat, or D, the iguana? Which of these answers is accurate? What did the Spanish bring to Aruba? The donkey. The donkey. The Spanish brought the donkey to Aruba. The goat was also a good answer, but that is not true. The donkey. 6 people got that right. It's pretty impressive. The next question is, which of these is not a flavor of wing at the local store? Is it the boom boom? Is it dude Latino, hot devil douchey, or judo chop wasabi? Which of these is not a flavor of wing at the local store? And I don't know if anybody's a wings fan, but they've gone up drastically in price around here. It's absolutely ridiculous now. It is absolutely ridiculous. Wings have gone up drastically in price. And nobody got that one right. So boom boom is a flavor, so is dude Latino. No one picked judo chop wasabi, which doesn't sound like it'd be a flavor, but it actually is. Hot devil douchey is something that I made up completely. But that just lets me know that the people who come up with names for things at the local store are absolutely ridiculous. Boom boom and dude Latino. Next. Number 7. Which of these U.S. locations is closest in size to Aruba? So which of these cities is the closest in size of Aruba? And Aruba is about 70 square miles. So we have Boston, Massachusetts. We have Miami, Florida. We have Rome, New York. And we have Wilmington, North Carolina. And I don't expect anybody to know these. This is a Tina Buster question. So Tina is the only person to have ever gotten all the answers right. She got 100%. So I try and incorporate one question each week that will guarantee that nobody gets a 100%. And for me, this is a Tina Buster right here. Rome, New York. So not everyone was stumped. No one guessed Miami. Miami's a cesspool. Sorry if you're from Miami. But someone picked Boston and a couple people picked Wilmington, North Carolina. But the correct answer is Rome, New York, which I believe is 85 square miles. No, 81 square miles, I think it is. And that's pretty close to Aruba. The next question is, in English, what is the meaning of the Papiamento word Mangel? You know, like Mangel Halto? What is the meaning of the Papiamento word Mangel? Is it calm? Is it candy? Is it defect? Or is it majestic? Calm, like calm waters. Candy, like eye candy. Defect, like you're defective if you don't like Mango Halto. Or majestic, as in the view. No one got that one right. The correct meaning is candy. Candy. But I could see where you pick calm and majestic because both those things describe Mango Halto, which is an absolutely incredible beach. Is there anyone that's a big fan of Mango Halto? If you are, do me a favor and type in the chat, that you are, because I love going down there. We don't get down there nearly enough. We try and make it maybe like once every other trip, but I would like to get down there more often. Is there anybody that's a Mango Halto fan? Is there anyone that's never been to Mango Halto? That's a question. What is the leaderboard right now? Pittsburgh Gigi, D Storm, Kiki, Anna, and Maria. Huge fan of Mango Halto. Jason Joseph. And also Dan Storm says, it's one of my favorite beaches. It is an absolutely incredible spot. You're guaranteed to have like a tranquil time there. Like it's so peaceful. The way you enter the water is so gentle. You'll see a lot of locals there. You do see some tourists there, but you'll mostly see locals. It's an awesome place to go on the island. Now the next one is, what restaurant is located at the bottom of the hill that leads to Alta Vista Chapel? Which one is it? Is it A, Alfie's, B, Bingo's, C, Cafe 080, or D, the local store? So which one of these restaurants is located at the bottom of the hill that leads to Alta Vista Chapel? And Alta Vista Chapel is one of my favorite places to start the day. The sunrise there is absolutely incredible. You can't always get good pictures because a lot of times the cloud cover will prevent you from being able to do that. But just being there in person at the start of the day, guaranteed to kick off your day the right way. And the correct answer is, of course, Cafe 080. Alfie's is in town, and the local store is in the Palm Beach area, a little bit down the street from where Wacky Wahoo is. Nobody gets bingo. Is there anyone that has never been to Cafe? Is there anyone that's been to Cafe 080? Have any of you guys ever been to Cafe 080? I think I've gone there 2 or 3 times. It's not very far from where I stay. We usually rent a house in the Palm Beach area. Cafe 080 is not that far from where we are. 5 minutes or so, maybe 7 minutes. Gigi is kicking butt tonight. Good job, Gigi. What is the next question? Is there an ice cream truck somewhere? There's an ice cream truck in front of my house. I'm resisting the temptation to run out there and get a vanilla cone with rainbow sprinkles. But I love you guys, so I won't do that. I haven't heard the ice cream truck all summer. What is the meaning of the Papiamento word sabi in English? Is it A, safe, B, silly, C, smart, or D, solemn? Which one of these words does the Papiamento word sabi translate to in English? Safe, silly, smart, or solemn? Guaranteed to start with an S. Papiamento translations. Does anyone speak Papi? Well, probably not. Or the scores would probably be a little bit higher. But I was just curious. So the correct answer to that one is smart. And if you got that, then you are definitely Sabi. Not saying that those of you that didn't get it aren't Sabi. You're just not as Sabi as the three people that guessed correctly: Maria, Kiki, and Anna. Safe. I get it. I get it. I understand why you could pick safe. And silly, because Sabi kind of sounds like a silly word. Now what we have here is a three-way tie for first place after 10 questions. We have 2 questions left. We have a three-way tie. There's Pittsburgh Gigi, there's Kiki, and there's Anna. So 3 people at the top. Don't get me wrong. There's some other people at 40, and they can also take the lead. But right now we have a 3-way tie at the top. Do me a favor. If anyone has a trip for Aruba planned for the rest of the year, can you type in like a +1 in the chat? Now, I plan on going to Aruba before the year's out in October, most likely, but it's not booked yet, but I'm still going to put my +1 in there. So if you have a Aruba trip coming up, do me a favor and hit a +1 in the chat. And also, if you're watching on YouTube and you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you can get notifications when we post new things. Now, every Monday at 7:30, we're going to be doing this. So who's going to Aruba? We got Maggie's going to Aruba. I'm going to Aruba. Jason Joseph is going to Aruba. Dan Storm is going to Aruba. And Angela Martini. Love your last name, by the way. Is that your actual last name, or is it because you like to drink martinis? But yeah, so we're all going to be going to Aruba before the year's out. That's going to be awesome. And also Wacky Snacks. Wacky Snacks. You got an Aruba trip coming up soon, very soon. Make sure you post lots of pictures. Now, Wacky Snacks is an admin of their group Aruba Addicts on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, make sure you join Aruba Addicts, because if you're playing this game, you're most likely an Aruba addict. And it's an awesome group full of great people. There's not drama. Best name ever. It's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. But yeah, Aruba Addicts, great group. No drama, friendly people, informative, helpful. You definitely want to be part of that group. All right, let's get back to the game. Question number 11. In what year was the Balashi Brewery founded? Was that in A, 1989, B, 1992, C, 1995, or D, 1998? What year? It's coming down to the wire. What year was the Balashi Brewery founded? 89, 92, 95, or 98? How old is it? How old is it? Did it exist before you started going to Aruba? Did it pop up after you started going to Aruba? Curious. I'm curious to hear this. 98. 2 people got it right. Oh, it's coming down to Pittsburgh Gigi fell to 3rd place right now. It's between Kiki and Anna. But there's one question left. Just because that's the way it stands right now doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to stay that way. We can still end up with a 3-way tie, or maybe either Kiki or Anna will pick a different answer and break away from the pack. But this is definitely interesting. I get some prizes or something. I should get somebody to sponsor this game, and we can get some prizes in here, like a gift card to the Balashi Brewery or something. That'd be kind of awesome. Anybody have any connections at the Balashi Brewery? Definitely Aruba Addicts is one of the least drama groups. So they're the mega sized groups, and to me they're always drama filled. There's the smaller groups that it seems like the people that don't like the drama kind of broke away from the big groups and they formed these other groups that are a lot more friendly and, in my opinion, a lot more useful. All right, so we got one question left. Let's get to it. Let's see who this week's winner of the Aruba Trivia Happy Hour will be. The last question is, it's a survey question. We asked 100 tourists what's your favorite snack food while sunbathing. Now remember, it's not necessarily your favorite snack food. It's what the majority of the 100 tourists that we surveyed would choose. 30 seconds till greatness. What you got? A, chips and pretzels. B, fruit. C, nuts and trail mix. Or D, pistachio. I know what my answer would be. I know what my personal answer would be. So do me a favor and pick your answer, but then drop in the chat what your actual answer would be. And for me, my answer would be pistachio because I love pistachio. And Jason's answer would be B, fruit. No one picked the correct answer. No one picked the correct answer. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yes, I counted them up myself. And chips and pretzels was the number one favorite snack tourists like while sunbathing, at least according to these 100 people that we asked. No one picked nuts and trail mix, which was actually fairly popular on the on the poll. Pistachio there was less people that picked pistachio than nuts and trail mix. Fruit was definitely high, but chips and pretzels edged out fruit. I didn't think they would, but they did. Fruit is refreshing. Oh yeah. Well, that's what we do. We say one thing to the public, but we do another thing in private. I don't know. I think Angela has the right idea. She picked beer, and so did Jason. I think that's the right idea. Although we tend to drink wine more on the beach when we drink on the beach. I'm not a huge beach drinker because the sun can just sap that energy. You add alcohol to the mix, and there's just a lot going on. I'm a big water drinker. Did you guys have fun tonight? Let's see what the final results were. Looks like we have a tie. That kind of sucks that we have a tie, but it's also a little bit awesome. Two people. Two people at the top, Kiki and Anna, and Pittsburgh Gigi is next at number 3. So, great job, everyone. Yes, we definitely drink when the sun goes down. Rank 5 is not bad. Not bad. Last week you were ranked number 1. Last week, yeah. If my memory is not betraying me. If my memory and the glasses of wine I drank earlier aren't betraying me. So, does anyone have any feedback on the game? Any at all? I'm always looking to improve. I do have some improvements that'll be put in place for next week. So I'm pretty excited about that. And you guys will just have to wait till next week and see. But I recorded 2 podcast episodes so far. So if anybody wants to be a guest on One Happy Podcast, please do message me on Facebook, or you can email me at kurt@onehappypodcast.com. That's Kurt with a C, because I want to ramp that back up. I want to be dropping an episode a week, and we're going to start it up probably about when football season starts. So in 2 weeks, I'll probably release the first episode. And what I'm thinking of doing, because right now my hosting is kind of messed up, what I'm thinking of doing is releasing clips on the YouTube, and then the entire episode that can be downloaded and listened to whenever you wish. I'm a big podcast listener too on the commute into work. Happy hour poolside drinking. Sounds like an incredible plan. Yes, last week, Wacky Snacks, you tied with Frank. You guys were neck and neck for the whole game. That was pretty impressive. I want to say you had like 80 or 90 points. Yeah, Frank. Frank T, that's my buddy. He's actually one of the interviews. He's one of the interviews for our One Happy podcast. Awesome guy. Met him, met his family in Aruba, actually. Friends with his daughter, met his wife. They invited us to a 4th of July picnic at Playa Linda, and that was a lot of fun. This was a tough week. Yeah, it was a tough week. So I have a ton of questions to choose from. So what I need to do is do a better job of mixing the tough ones with the not so tough ones. But I hope you guys have fun. Did you guys have fun? If you did, please let me know in the chat. That'd be awesome. Aruba Kurt is ready to talk to. Is that in Papiamento? Join the podcast. They're fun. Aruba Kurt is ready to talk to. Easy to talk to. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. She's a little biased, but that does make sense. But anyway, I hope you guys had fun. I definitely had fun. If you did, subscribe to the YouTube, like the YouTube video, share this with whoever. Tell your friends, let your group members know, because I'm going to keep doing this every week, every Monday at 7:30. We're going to be doing this, and every Monday I will be back here with 12 different questions, and yeah, we'll have a good time. Like Jason said, we will have a good time here talking about our favorite place, the island of Aruba. So you guys have a great night. Yes, Angela, your trip's going to be awesome, because Aruba always is. But you guys have a great rest of your night. I have to go eat dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet. So thank you. Ooh, that's good to know. Cafe 080 was a repeat from 2 weeks ago. My quality control person, Maggie, thought so, but didn't catch it. But yeah, I have a spreadsheet with all these questions, and what I did was I marked off the ones that we used, but I guess I missed that one. So I apologize for that. Although it was free points if you were here. Darn, Marie, you think you would have finished higher? Just kidding. Just kidding. Love you guys. You guys take care. Have a good night. Thank you once again for joining me for this episode of Aruba Trivia Happy Hour. And you guys, peace, love, and Aruba.